Hey guys, I just wanted to make this video real quick on some basics about Titan movement and sword flying. I was hesitant about making this video at first because I thought a lot of it was common knowledge, but I've played with a lot of people recently over the last few months, and they've been asking questions like, how does your Titan move so fast even though I have a Warlock with transverses on? Or, how are you flying over that gap without really ever touching the ground? So in this video I want to show you a couple tricks. So we're going to start with the easier one right here, which is faster movement on a Titan. You're going to need two things: Dune Marchers, and Dune Marcher's exotic perk says increase sprint speed, and a lightweight weapon. So if you look at the lightweight weapon intrinsic trait, it says superb handling and move faster with this weapon equipped. So just having these two things alone is going to double your movement speed. So you won't notice because of the low field of view. A lot of times with the higher field of view it will look like you're moving much faster, but this is actually much faster than not having any movement exotics on or a lightweight weapon. One common misconception is mobility, and it's even kind of confusing when you read it. It says increases your movement speed. This does not affect your sprint speed. The only thing that mobility affects is the dodge cooldown on a hunter, the movement when you're aimed down sights or crouched, and the initial jump height, not the boosted jump height. So on a Titan, we really don't need mobility. You can have that basically as low as you want without it really affecting your gameplay. It's also nice that some of the best weapons in the game for PvE and some in PvP are lightweight weapons. So basically any breech-loaded grenade launcher, special grenade launcher, is going to be lightweight. 900 round submachine guns, for the most part, are lightweight. You also have lightweight scouts like Nightwatch, and lightweight shotguns like the Reese Walker and the Seraph shotgun for Crucible. Alright, now that we've finished with the ground movement, let's go into what I think is the more fun part, which is flying on a Titan with a sword. For this you're going to need Lion Rampants instead of Dune Marchers. Lion Rampants gives you much better jump and lift capabilities on a Titan. This is especially prevalent on Catapult Lift. It does not matter what subclass you have, all subclasses have Catapult Lift. And the third thing you're going to need is a sword. Any sword will work here. I'm going to put Lament on here because there are a couple other tricks you can do with Lament. Alright, you'll see here that we're at Morgoth, which is in the Last Wish raid. If you need the code for this, I will link it in the description of this video so you can teleport to this encounter. The reason I'm coming here is because you have a lot of area to move around in, a lot of skybox to fly in, and there's also rally flight down there, so you can get more ammo just to practice these jumps. Another good spot's in the Cosmodrome and the Moth Yards. There's a lot of high places to jump off of, a lot of old airplanes that are grounded, and some cliffs. So you can stay there as long as you have enough ammo for your sword to keep practicing. Alright, we're going to go over the basics first for a Catapult Lift. I see a lot of people asking why I use Catapult over Strafe Lift, because Strafe Lift helps you move a little bit faster along the ground, which is true. That's really popular in Crucible. Catapult Lift I will always defend in PvE because, in my opinion, it is the best jump to move around in, especially in dangerous situations and jumping puzzles where you need some accuracy. You think about Warlocks, they have the Burst Glide, which is very fast ground movement, but it has no recovery potential if you start falling. And with Hunters you have Stompies, the triple jump, which is very good for getting to high places, but they run out of steam really quick once they hit that third jump. With a Titan with Catapult Lift and a sword and Lion Rampants all together, you basically have infinite in-air mobility. Alright, first we're going to look at how Catapult Lift actually works if you've never actually used a Titan, or if you haven't used Catapult Lift if you're newer to a Titan. So you have your initial jump by pressing X or whatever button you have it tied to. I'm on PlayStation, so that's the X is the jump, A for Xbox. So you have your normal jump, and while you're in air you can press jump again to activate a boost. This boost will stay active until you either run out or cancel it. To cancel it, after you've activated it, just press your jump again and you'll land back where you started. With Lion Rampants you get a few more bursts than you normally would with a regular Catapult Lift, between 4 or 5. Another good thing about Lion Rampants is it has a short cooldown. so you can get several sets of bursts off before you hit the ground if you wait long enough for the cooldown. So again, we'll jump, boost, cancel, boost, cancel. Now for sword flying, you're going to do the exact same thing. Jump, boost, cancel, and then add a light sword swing. What that does is that propels you forward, and you can use that momentum to keep going and chaining what we just did. One important thing to note is you have to wait for the animation of each action to finish before performing the next one. If you don't do this, it can interrupt the boost from the catapult lift and can end up losing height. If you lose too much height, you're not going to regain that height, you're going to fall short, and you won't be able to fly all the way to your destination most likely. So again, we're going to jump, boost, cancel, sword swing, boost, cancel, sword swing. We're going to keep doing that, keep letting each animation finish before we do the next one. One important thing to note is if you want to go higher, boost right after a sword swing. As soon as that animation is finished, you'll get this upward momentum, and that can help you gain a little bit of height if you start losing it. And you can do this until you run out of ammo. Or if you hit, sometimes skyboxes have invisible walls or invisible ceilings. That can sometimes have an effect where you will lose height, you might fall straight down, and you can't recover that kind of height. So it's important to know what your limits are, especially here at the Morgith Bridge. I'll demonstrate here in a second that there is an invisible ceiling over the bridge where if you hit it, you're going to fall. You might not be able to get enough height to get all the way over the bridge. So before we run out of ammo here, I'm just going to fly across real quick. So jump, boost, cancel, swing, boost, cancel, swing, boost, cancel, swing. Okay, one more trick I want to show you with Lament. A lot of times, especially in some of the new expunged missions, you won't have enough ammo to get to your destination if you're trying to fly all the way with just that method. Luckily, Lament has this charge. A charged melee will give you a little bit more lunge with Lament, and it still only costs 1 ammo. So you can actually jump, boost, cancel, charge swing for that little bit of extra distance. And again, you can keep doing this just like you would the normal sword flying. Instead of just normal swing though, you're charge swinging it. And again, you can do that until you run out of ammo or until you hit a ceiling. And it's going to use the exact same amount of ammo, it just gets you a little bit farther on each swing. This is really helpful for when you need to get to those farther places, or if you're just exploring out of bounds and don't want to use ammo too quickly. Alright, there you have it guys, that is the very basics of sword flying. Once you get this down, it really does become second nature. This is the main reason I wanted to make a Titan back in the Curse of Osiris days when I found out about Lion Rampants. It's so much fun to do. You can go anywhere really. Anywhere in this game you want to go, you can pretty much get to it with Lion Rampants and sword flying. I'm going to let the rest of this video play out, and I'm going to show you while we're here in Last Wish. You might as well go get a free chest. So we're actually going to fly over the bridge and get to the chest. So if you want to stick around and watch that, I appreciate it. Again, thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. If you enjoyed it, leave a like please, and share with your friends. If anyone else is asking, how do you do this? Show them this video. It's really easy, and with just a few minutes of practice, I promise anyone can get this down. I hope you all have a great day.